Should be changed really, but we're not going very far.
No one wants to come up and do that job.
You shouldn't break it in the first place, kid.
Morning all. Currently at field 16. New field we're planting. It's about 25 acres in total. And the sort of total number of plants we're looking to put in here is about 1.5 million. So all by hand is quite an impressive number really. And especially in just being in one field, considering we've got probably about 6 of these in total for the year. Should be able to get it finished by, what are we now, Tuesday. Should get it finished by the end of this week, all going well. And yeah, all going well and nothing breaking down. But you know, we don't work on things breaking down.
Crucial time at the minute of planting, because obviously we've got to get them in before August, or else you don't get the size, or you don't get the size or weight of the leek. See, that's why I've got agency staff in. These lot never worked for us before. I'm just trying to set this thing up as well. It's doing my head in. I mean, ditches in this field, you see. You need to straight edge off one and keep it the same. So it won't look straight down this ditch, but it'll be straight in the middle of the field where the big one is. What's he saying him? I was going to put an headland across the end, to be honest, but I'm just thinking Sam's only going to be there. Well, the place he's going, he'll be there tomorrow. Don't worry.
Well, it's alright them saying, you know, speed it up and just get going a bit, get them pushed, but you know, they end up missing them. And I'm using this non-stop all day. I've even developed a new trick. Fancy swapping with someone. One of them lot can do this. But you can't trust Ryan because he wouldn't do it properly. And then you can't leave Daniel on it because he says he's overqualified, so. It's like doing my groundwork job, isn't it? But, you know, I am the gopher at the end of the day. So, I guess I don't have a say in it. They're missing them. It's no good to me, that. Costing me valuable money, that. And my divvy needs a service.
So I'm just here now planting. Me personally, I'd have left either a car or a tractor's width there so that we can drive around the field. And I'm sure he'll have some smart answer as to the reason why he hasn't done. Come on, let's go and ask him. How come you didn't leave either a tractor or a car width around there so we can drive around the field?
So we don't need it.
What do you mean we don't need it?
How many headlands do you want? How much space? I'm not being funny, I've given 6 headlands around this field.
You've given 6, we should have left. You should have left the car's width there, shouldn't you, Ross? Well, how have I got to go and get to that toilet now?
Go around that way.
Yeah, well, exactly, and then what?
Come back around that way.
Would have been nicer to just drive straight down.
No, I don't be driving on my field. There'll be 500,000 plants less in this field if these lot keep missing them the way they are. But they're new, so I can't really argue too much. I can't shout at them because they are new to it. But
need someone to knock him out. I'll dust him.
Are you going off the plant?
I'm going off plants. Got half a pallet left, so I'll be right till about 2 o'clock. Right, never mind. Your dad said, am I right for plants or not? I said, I've got half a pallet, might be right till 2 o'clock, and button me. Right, cheers.
He was already opening the fridge door when he said that. Why is it so... That's not 300 horse.
Why are the wheels so far in front?
Why are the wheels so far in front, yeah?
I'm telling you now.
That's not 300 horse.
That's not 300 horse.
I can put...
It's not.
It is.
I can put you money in it.
I'll put money on it.
I'll put money in it.
That's not 300 horse.
Why is it going to be 30? You can tell he's got money, can't you? It's always 30 quid, it's always 50 quid, 100 quid.
Yeah, we're working fivers us and tenors. I'll give you a pint. Pint says it didn't.
Pint.
A pint says that's not 300 horse.
Hello?
Hiya, Kurt.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm not so bad, mate. I'm just running, Kurt. Can you settle a debate I've got going here with the lads? Right, you know that New Holland of yours, the one that's got the yellow trailer on it?
Yeah.
What horsepower is that?
275.
What is it? What, hang on, wait there, just say that again.
Yeah,
Say that again.
275.
Can we just
275, boost to 310.
Yeah,
310.
boost to
225,
310? Boost to 310 doesn't count.
It doesn't count on boost.
Yeah.
Not if you're pulling something out.
I've just won 2 pints,
No, you've
mate.
not. No, you've not.
That's not 300 horse.
That's not 300 horse, that's boost to 300.
Alright, mate, see you later.
I'm 5'9", but boost to 6 foot when I'm standing on a step. Doesn't mean I'm 6 foot.
It's 310 horse.
Nah, you talking.
You two owe me a pint.
Them tractors are 200. They're 230 horse on boost, but we don't say they're 230.
That's a 185, but 230 on boost. You don't go around and say that's 300 horsepower tractor. It's not. 200 horsepower.
You don't just round up 20 horse for the sake of it. Where'd you get your 20 horses from?
It's 310 horse.
It's not.
No, it's not. It's on boost. That's on.
I'll tell you what.
That's on a power drive.
I tell you what. Go and get a John Deere 6R 310. Back it onto that, and I'll tell you which one I'll win.
6R 310.
7R.
Yeah.
7R 310. Sorry. I'll tell you which one I'll win. If that's 310, it should be even. It shouldn't move.
You can't say to him, when you ask the question, you can't say to him, Jeff, what are these tractors boosted to? You have to say, Jeff, what horsepower are these tractors?
And he'll say 185
No.
boosted to 234. That's what
No.
he'd say. It's exactly what he'd say.
Don't mention boost.
You don't.
Just you ask him that.
Exactly.
You ask
Don't
him that
mention
next question.
boost, so we can't mention boost, so we can't mention his boost.
Yeah.
It's not 310.
So you
it's
can't mention that boost. You can't mention this
Don't
boost.
turn around to Jeff and say, Jeff, what are these tractors boosted to?
It's a lot one-sided. He's too
That's
scared to
not
buy
the
us 2
question.
pints.
Exactly,
That's what
yeah.
it is. He's fried. He's getting his hand in his pocket.
Question.
Take your
Why
hand
don't
in
we
your
just all go to the
pocket.
pub?
He squeaks when he walks.
I'm just going to end up falling out here. I hate the pair of you. You just go get me some drinks, for God's sake. Gasping near me. We are at field 2, by the way. We have fast forwarded a little bit, but just to go over what we kind of started before. I just want to talk you through the sort of mechanical operation of the planter and how we do plant leaks and how this plants leaks. So all I'm doing at the minute is just pulling the plants out of the boxes that we get delivered. These are from Holland. They're currently the last lot of plants that we're going to be planting this year, which is a godsend for me because I'm sick of planting by now. I've done that many acres, I can't even count now. So all I'm doing is just pull them sort of decent handfuls out, put them in the cups. These guys then pull them out the cups and one by one just place them on that conveyor belt. Them conveyor belts are ran hydraulically by the tractor. So it's a series of pipes and pumps from the front to back of the planter. They just drive them belts at a nice steady pace. We are only going at 250 metres an hour, which is deathly slow, but considering the leaks are at 3 inch apart, you want to get as many plants in as possible. You don't want to be missing any gaps. You want to get as much of a yield as possible. So if you go and speed anything up and you start missing them, it's no good to anybody really. So that's more or less how it works. It's quite a simple operation, but it's quite a slow and tedious one. It is very heavily staffed, which a lot of people would have thought it would be automated, but this seems to be the best way for us. The pull plants get old really quick and really well, especially on here with nice, good quality sand. They get old really quick, really well, and we'll have some nice leaks by just start of August now, so these should be ready by about April. So just with some of the different handfuls, some of the boxes, they're a bit wet, they're a bit slimy, they're a bit bent. Now the only reason for that is that the internal temperature of them leaks have just gotten too high on their voyage from Holland. So because they're so tightly packed in all the boxes, when they warm up it takes an absolute dog's age to cool down again. So if they get warm once, trying to cool them back down takes a long time. So these have got warm, they've sweated up inside, right in the middle, and they've basically just gone just past the best really. They look a bit sorry for themselves, a bit wet, a bit slimy, but the roots are good, the roots are still strong, so at least they'll get hold still. They're not wasting them, but again, they're not ideal as opposed to some of the healthier plants that we get. Nothing's perfect, is it? Nothing's perfect. We've probably done about 180 of these boxes today. I want to say maybe a bit less, maybe 150, we'll say. And each box usually contains about 1,600 leaks in each. As you can see, they are so tightly packed. There's not much room for any others. So when you do get them out, there's hundreds and hundreds of leaks in here, and so you don't want to drop any of these boxes, which we have done before, over the dual carriageway. So yeah, you can take that. Yeah, go for it. That's not my half. Just the one more for today. We've been going since 7 o'clock, so I think 7 till 5 is an adequate time to plant with. Yeah, sound. That's his 29, yeah. No, one person off coming back, and then one person off coming back. How long? We've got this field we're in, it's only a 5 acre. It's just part of what we had left. Up to the wood end there. Probably, but we're not far off halfway. So, see how we get on tomorrow, getting them in. If the plants are nice and fresh, and we can crack on, hopefully we'll get it finished. We'll get this bit finished anyway. We'll have a few more plants left. They'll go in the other field. There's some potato ground there that we never used. So we'll knock them beds down, get it all worked up for leeks, and bang them in tomorrow, if not Friday. So, yeah, last week planting, I'm absolutely made up, honestly. I've been doing it for weeks and well, months, since the middle of March. Fed up. So just going back again, as you may have heard before, there's a little debate about the horsepower of the tractors, and I had to speak to Jeff Whiteside, who didn't answer at the time. He must have been in a meeting. So I'm going to ring him now, and I'm going to settle it, and I'm going to win this beer. See if he answers. Lovely fella, Jeff. He's our sales rep for cornflakes. Looks after us. I think sales reps his role anyway. I don't want to get that wrong. Come on. His phone might be off. I'll try him again. Finished for the day. Perfect timing, 5 to 5. Suits me, suits these lot. I'm ready for my tea because I've had sod all today to eat, so I'm going to go home, eat like a pig, and maybe go to the gym because I've got time. Everyone else has gone home, so I might go and enjoy myself. Another 4 minutes, and I'm going to give Jeff another ring. What a find that is. Oh, I don't care whose they are. They're getting swallowed whole, all 12 cakes. I want to keep pecking his head because I need to know this answer before anyone else. And if I get the answer that I'm not happy with, I want to get him to change it. So if Ryan does ring him, I'm going to get him to say, yeah, 185 horse, mate. Yeah, it's a load of bollocks about that 234. Watch this. Oh no! That just sums up today, doesn't it? Ow. After that day, a Jaffa cake is what I was needing. That wasn't on purpose either. I'm not eating that one. I'm going to have soil in my mouth now. Oh, just need a pint of milk. Ow. I don't care because I'm hungry. Ow. Halfway. They are the fake ones from Aldi. Again, my skin, we can't afford real ones. But those just go doing me a job. That's one. Ow. Must be nice that, you know, when you finish work and someone says, I'll make you finish, you can go home. Oh, imagine the feeling. If I get told I can go home, it's either usually 10 PM at night or something's up, or it's Christmas. But, right, we're done for the day. I'm going home. I'm going to eat some tea. Throw up first, 12 Jaffa cakes. We're locked up, packed up, ready to go. Come on, Jeff. It's the third time I've tried it. Oh, Jeffrey White.
Why don't you text them or try calling?
I'm going to get hold of him. I'm going to get hold of him. I'm going to get the answer I want. I'm not letting Ryan win. I'm not buying that boy a pint.
we've currently been ripping out all the old machinery. We've ripped up all the concrete that's been in there. We had Peter on the iMac digger just with the pecker on. He's ripped all the concrete out for us. We've now scraped all the bit of the topsoil back. We dug the trench yesterday and the lads are just in there now putting the shuttering in. So they're working off a drawing for everything that they need to be doing. And I'll just keep going over and just checking and making sure that things are right where they need to be and things. We dug the trench. It's 33 metres long from the sump hole at the very end all the way to the end of the where the pit's going to be. And the reason for this pit is when the new machine's in position, there's a waste conveyor belt that runs down here, and there's going to be where the leaks are cut at the roots and at the top of the leak, all the waste that falls down onto the floor. There's like a drag conveyor belt that will pull all the waste up to the far end here. It'll go out that brick wall at the end and it'll go into a waste midden around the back. And then once the waste midden starts getting full, we'll go in with the telehandler, scrape up all the waste, we'll put it into a trailer or to the muck spreader, we'll cart it to the fields and we'll get it spread on the field. Really, yeah. Yeah. Put some time in on it compared to everyone else's. It's only tiny, like. Yeah, it's minor, yeah. Concrete was poured over 2 days, spaced about 2 weeks apart. So what we did was they came in, they put the first base down of the concrete, the first pad. Then they came in and they put the fitted shuttering. So what they done was they anchored the steel and wooden shuttering all the way around on top of the base pad, which formed the internal profile of the pit that we need. So they've had all the dimensions off the design engineers from Holland of the size it needed to be. They formed that and then they came in about 2 weeks later after the work had been complete and they poured the second load of concrete. Once the concrete had been poured and it had all set, the lads then came back a few days later, dismantled all the shuttering, took that out, gave a good clean up, and yeah, they've done a cracking job. Looks absolutely brilliant, and we're made up with it. So we've had an email from the manufacturer of the new leak processing line that we've ordered. It was meant to be delivered the first week in July, which is in a couple of weeks' time. And unfortunately the email is stating that the machine's not going to be now ready until December, which creates huge issues for us because we've completely ripped out all the electric works throughout the building. We've ripped out the complete old processing machine that we have.
Well, you did.
Well, I did. We've thrown it in the scrap. We took it to the scrap yard. So currently I have nothing to process leaks with, which, yeah, it's left us in a bit of an awkward position. But what we're going to do is we're going to speak to the manufacturer, hope he'll throw us a lifeline. Yeah,
to mention we start leaks in, what?
A couple of weeks.
10 days? Yeah. It's not like 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
The first harvest will be on this year. I'm currently have nothing.
So hopefully they'll come up with some solution for us, be able to give us like a temporary line or something. They might have something in stock that they can give us, and then send the lads over to Holland and see if they can get it picked up. I think that's the best option, isn't it?
It's the quickest.
It's the quickest option.
It's the only one.
Well,
so.
Yeah, we need something.
Anything. Because we're not going back to...
Conveyor belt with a nozzle on the top, wash leaks or anything.
It's good so you can see the funny side, isn't it, really?
Yeah, but we'll come to something, we always do.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that's the plan.
It's not the news you want, but, you know...
It's the news you've got.
Happens, innit? No. We're off to Holland to pick the temporary machine up. The one, not the main one, that will be here soon, but we have to take the temporary one to substitute for it. Yesterday, up to about up to 9:30 this morning, we had no insurance, no tax, no space on the boat. What else? What else went wrong?
No patience. No will to live.
That went out the window a long time ago, that one, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's about as last minute gets. But, oh well. Hope we don't hit any low bridges.
Monday morning we should be washing leaks in here.
Yeah.
So
What have we got?
that's all Tommy's job. That he's in charge.
Leaks on Wednesday.
So yeah.
5 days. We can only do 55 mile an hour, so I mean, there's not a lot of danger. Chance of it not starting.
Hey.
Chance of it not starting.
Woo! Like a dream.
Like a dream. Right.
Well, Friday. If we don't miss the boat,
Hey,
Friday, won't it? Maybe
all
Friday.
going well. Friday lunchtime.
We say that,
Needs
but
to
you
be,
know.
'cause I'm going on holiday at Friday 1 o'clock, so I hope we're home. If we're not, I'm going from Holland to Benidorm with a backpack.
Does all right here with holidays.
Does all right.
Never off them. You've got to take your shoes off in this wagon.
You've just come back from holiday.
Never off.
Mother supplies us with the goods. We got 2 Belgian chocolate buns from Sainsbury's alone. Hey? We can only buy them if we've got a yellow sticker on.
Skint. Don't go to Holland with a 4.5 metre trailer. I'll tell you that for true. Wish I could say exciting, but it wasn't. Hit a tunnel.
Yeah.
£1,000 fine in the police.
Nearly lost your licence.
They're going to confiscate my licence off me because we had to stop a motorway, didn't we? Oh, shut the whole motorway then. I backed up that track now.
Reverse out the tunnel on a motorway, which isn't recommended. Shouldn't do that.
It makes us look stupid, to be honest. You should always plan your route.
That's what happens when you get someone else organising the trip for you, though.
Yeah. Who did it, you?
I was planting all week. You can't blame me for this one.
I can.
But yeah, when you're half a metre over, to be fair, the first 5, 6 bridges we didn't even know. So we were just flat out under them, unknowingly.
New nickname, haven't we?
Bridge ticklers.
Bridge ticklers. I'm glad to be home anyway.
Yeah, we're back. We're in one piece.
Machine will be in next week.
Yeah, we're on track at least on this end. We just got past 48 hours from hell, wasn't it, really?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, wouldn't do it
Couple
again.
of bumps and
I'm
scrapes.
going again, I'm going with a flatbed and that's it.
Couple of bumps and scrapes from the trailer, but you know. Part of the job, innit? You get snagged.
Yeah, and that's all it is. Completely unnecessary trailer for something that's 6 foot tall. Not even that. There's a lot of unnecessary stress for this. A lot.
Hey? We had to do a few of the old A roads because the trailer was too tall for the motorway bridges. Little did we know, 4 metres with the regulations. These are the sort of things you need to learn before you go.
It's wide enough, isn't it?
We'll have to make a shooty, won't we? We'll see where to put it.
But that's coming off.
Put it on here, they'll start dropping cage doors.
Don't put it on here, yeah. You don't, realistically, you know, your other conveyor belt can be halfway over the top of this, you know. It doesn't need to be over there, does it? On the new line that's coming, you take off, you trim and you put it straight over the top. So put it right on top, but just have your trimmings drop.
No, it has like a thing pushing down to you. So
Yeah, but they're going to be coming off there, aren't they? The leak's not that long though.
The new one, the belt is the same size as the thing because it shoves them down like that to you.
Yeah, I know it does. Is it just that? Is that all it is? Is the front? Well, the front side and the back. So how have you managed that? You've reversed into something.
Let me explain. On the ferry, you go up. I was on the second floor.
So you did that on the ferry?
Yes.
Went all round Holland.
So you've done the whole of Holland with low bridges with a high trailing. You've done that on the ferry?
You're not listening to me. I'll tell you what. For an experiment, you go down and drive on home with that.
Jesus.
On the way up, you go up on like a ramp to the second floor.
Yeah.
Right. So obviously, when you come down, the back end of your wagon tips. It tips.
Yeah.
Me and Sam were coming off the ferry and all the other. So keep going. The wagon.
So today you've done that today?
Done that today. I did the hole on it as well.
Today.
From the ferry. Get off it. Oh yeah, backed into the goal banner as well.
You've reversed into the pickup.
Put a whole banner sheet. Whole hole in the sheet.
Wow, you made a right mess of that.
The thing is, we'd already gone like an hour away from the docks, 45 minutes. So we'd already caused an issue.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't remember the way I went back.
Yeah.
You're not from there, are you?
Gosh, you struggled remembering round here. Remember when you used to go to the gym?
I don't know my way past the Lee Arms, the top of the road, mate. As soon as I get out of there, it's foreign to me, honestly.
Pick me up to go to the gym, you'd miss a turn every time.
What's the gym? Never heard of it.
Oh, jeez.
So we've got another yard, and we're going to get it all up there to basically make some room here for the machine to go. Because at the minute we're a bit surrounded by crap, and there's nowhere to move.
Sam's bloody dodged a bullet building this weekend.
I'll say.
What, we've been working 14, 15 hour days,
Yeah.
Living it up in Benidorm. Haven't got a clue what he'll be doing over
Oh,
there.
Scooby boy, he's up to him. He's probably eating somewhere.
Oh, God, I'm in bits here, mate.
Where do you want to go here? You know, I've put a kilo on me. Is that thick cardboard, that?
So we're nearly finished setting up this temporary line that the manufacturer in Holland's been very kindly enough to give us one just to keep us operating while the new machine's being complete and finished the build. So we've just kind of done a bit of a makeshift machine with some old conveyor belts that we've got, some old steel work. We've thrown it together, we've just got this last conveyor belt to put back on. So we'll get that boxed off today and then get it up and running. I think.
It's all right.
It'll do the job, won't it?
Yeah, it'll do.
How come you didn't leave either a tractor or a car whip around there so we can drive around the field? For the first point, I had to drive all the way around, all the way, not just straight through the field, all the way round to get around. My debate is, if he would have left a car's width here, all the way around all the way around the field. The second point is, even though you made it hard work for me to collect the toilet, which is on the trailer, to take away, right? When he comes to spray the field, if he parks his car down this end, because you're going to check these sections of leaks first, and then you're going to want to get to the other end of the field, he could have easily drove around the field to get to the points to be able to check them.
In fairness, that trip round the road, it's not.
Well, it is. It's 900 metres.
It's
my point. It's my point.
That's how far it is.
How long's that in a car?
Well, it's nearly a kilometre. I wouldn't want to run it.
In a car.
I wouldn't want to run
You're
it.
not running it. You're in a car though.
I don't run it. I don't run it at the minute.
Hey, don't ruin my point. That's all right. Have you got any other pros of your idea?
No, no, I haven't, to be honest. They're the only pros. The two pros are A, you made it hard work for me, and the second pro
Go on,
is
get your
hard
pen,
work
get your pen,
for
use
walking
your
across
pen.
the field to check
So
for spraying.
pro is what? 500 metres.
900 metres.
500 metres less.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah,
Yeah. It is because I've done my maths. Don't worry. 500 metres left. Don't worry. 500 metres less. And what? Viewing points. All right. Okay. So we're now viewing points. Okay. Okay. Are you done?
I'm done.
You can sit down now. You can sit down.
Can you spell?
That's spelt right. Don't worry about that.
Come on then, let's hear your points.
Hi all. I'm Sam. By the way, I'm the planter. Right, okay, let's just go
Stand outside
pros.
so the camera can see, please. So these...
Don't just give me a second. Right, here's pros of my point. So I'd finished roughly planting sort of this half of the field. We did that upright.
No, other way.
No, you did it that way.
It was landscape. It was
I know.
landscape. It was landscape.
Yeah, it was.
Apologies. We did that across.
Trust me.
The rest of the field we split it into two parts because this is a very wet. This is a very wet field, so we want more points of being able to get in with the harvester. So we could access this point, we could access that point, and we could access numerous headlands over here.
I agree.
So it makes our job a lot easier for harvesting. Right tight up to this ditch. Now, that's on a bit of a wonk because out my planting line was parallel with this long straight here. For the sake of saving land. Now, we don't like wasting land at the best of times. This field's an awkward shape, so we were wasting a bit of land as it was up this end, down this end. I didn't want to waste, much as it was. That was the way I planted it. So I planted right up to the ditch, and Ryan said, "Why don't you put a track in?" Well, for the sake of that I had about to miss out. Here's the maths. Sit down. You're gonna need it. 5. Wow. 5 row.
For you.
You'd have had to miss out 5 row.
S row.
Now, this point down here, that is. What's that? That is.
Do the maths
that
up
was
there.
60 metres. Right, okay, so that's point 1, that's point 2. Let's go. Point 1 is. I think that was. What was that? I think that was 65 metres. Okay, and point 2, which is the long stretch, was for a whopping 400 metres, may I add. Right, so altogether you're on 5 metres, okay, of 5 row, may I add. Now, I did the maths, I did the working out. Roughly to us, that's probably about 18. Let's do that. 18. That's miles away. 18 cages. That's a lot of profit for us. That's a lot of money. So for the sake of him having to drive 500 metres more round the field on a dry road that he doesn't get stuck on, might I add, where you might get stuck on this part, might's an understatement, because you will get stuck on there. It's black soil, it's wet, you will get stuck on there regardless. You might get stuck on there next week, it's only August. You will get stuck on there next week. So for the sake of driving around 500 metres more, which ain't going to cost your legs anything, it's going to cost us fuel for you to get round, picking your precious toilet up. It's going to cost us nearly 2 loads of leaks, which is...
At the minute there's 70...
There's
73, 4.5 kilos out of the cage.
Let's add 700. Oh, sorry, yeah, you're right.
73,
yeah, sorry, right.
73, 4.5 kilos.
Let's just add 70 onto that.
Yeah, I'll go figure.
So we 70. No, 8, 7. No, leave me alone. Do your maths. Yeah, I know. I'm having a bit of a brain fart. Right, we're on 7. That's 700.
It's 1,260.
Thank you very much.
Right, so 1,000.
Add that in my head.
1,260 boxes. For you being lazy to go around the road, I think it's a little bit simple.
1,200 boxes is just short of a day's work for us. So we're short of a day's profit and of a day's leaks.
For the sake of it.
Is him not being able to drive. Might I just, put emphasis on there, down there, another 500 metres.
Next time at the farm.
Infinito and Ramman top.
No, drop a fuel in it.
Go on, Joe, lad. You know how to drive a 10 don't you?
Me and George don't need a beer. You've just got here. Honestly, mate, it's like riding a bike.